Trev here, Summit or Nothing. Walking the southwest coast path today back down to Cornwall and picking up the trail at Portreath, heading towards Hale and St Ives. I think it's about 17 miles. Should take about 8 hours. So let's see how we get on. So the first climb of the day, as we come out of Portreath, there was two directions I could have took. One up over the cliff and one down the valley. Always take the up for the views. That's what I'm hoping. It's supposed to be easy walking today though, so I think we'll allow that one climb. Easy to moderate. So we might be able to storm this section of the coast. Rise and fall of the coastal path. Lots of ups and downs here at the moment. They're not too big though, they're just enough to give you a bit of a sweat on. Nice to blow out the cobwebs first thing in the morning, and it is early. Took about 2 hours to travel here this morning, and I started my walk about 8:30, so you do the math. Well, that's a bit of an eyesore. I don't know if it was a bonfire or what's left of a caravan fire perhaps, but either way it's a bit of a disgrace just left there like that on the top of the footpath. So looking out across now to where we're heading, and it looks like it could be level, but then that can be deceiving. You never can see in all the nooks and crannies. Don't know how many times you're going to be up and down. But it did say moderate to easy, so you never know. It could be all on a level, but let's not count our chickens, eh? When you're walking the coast path, it's easy to just keep looking ahead and storming on. But every now and again, have a stop and just look back from that other perspective. The views can be just as amazing. Yeah. I'm up by North Cliffs at the moment. Definitely sure I can see a seal down there, but the sea's a bit choppy today, but this camera doesn't zoom so much, but these cliffs are absolutely stunning. Right ahead of me here now, I can start to see beaches coming into view. So we've got to walk in around this headland here and then back down across those beaches. Right, as we head up to Navoc's Point, we're walking across the Navocs. We're going to say goodbye to this landscape as we round the corner. Won't be looking back on that again, I shouldn't think. So new horizons, new views as we head towards Hale. Plenty of sea life out here today. Well, I've definitely seen more seals down there. It looked like a whole family of them, but I just can't seem to get them on the camera today. Struggling. You can see now, right across the bay here, this is St Ives Bay, and that's St Ives over there, so that's my end destination today. There's the seals that I thought I'd seen. Absolutely hundreds of them down there. Proper seal colony. Now it's a protected area this, so I've got to keep my voice down. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. But that's something else. Smashing. It's an absolute vast expanse of beach along here. The sand just looks so smooth, so flat, featureless. From the seal colony onwards, it's got a lot busier, but now we're heading in over these sand dunes. Quite a scenic sort of area. It looks like Teletubby land, but one that's been invaded by military force. So this bit of land is called the Gwithian Towers. It's got these interesting slate markers navigating your path through it, so you can't get lost in here. But it's breaking up the monotony of the endless beach. Now we're into what's called Upton Towers. You wouldn't have told you it's gone from one to the other if they didn't put it on the signs. Well, it's been quite a weave through these dunes. Oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit like Lawrence of Arabia walking through it. Water, water. Mexico Towers seems to signify that we're quite near the end of this sand duney part. I think I must have been there over an hour going through all that. Big sand dunes. So in case you're wondering, or in case you haven't worked it out, Towers is the Cornish word for sand dunes. So turned in away from the coast again now, heading in up the beach towards Hale. Right one, so. Well, it's just gone one. Seems about the right time to stop for a pasty. When in Cornwall, eat a pasty. Bon appetit. So a quick 10-minute break there. Philp's pasties, well recommended if you're ever in Hale. And it was proper meaty chunks in there, you know, chunky meat, chunky swede, real thick gravy in there. It was delicious. That's what a pasty should taste like. You can't beat the Cornish for the pasties. It's quite an interesting fact. The first car was constructed in Hale. Their words, not mine. The Puffin Devil. This stretch is meant to be quite a built-up stretch. At the moment we're in Hale, right next to a main road. It's busy, noisy. Not enjoying this. Not too many places this has happened, but when it does, it's always a bit of a disappointment. I think you've got to cross the road here, right on a dodgy bend. You that way? Oh, they're letting me through. Thank you. Oh, that's a bit of a place to cross. Yeah, this has been my least favourite part of the walk today. Possibly my least favourite part of the walk to date. Now we've got to cross the road again. The path stops this end now and starts over there. It's a dual carriageway as well, which is nice. Yeah, bear that in mind if you're coming this way. I must say this has been a quaint little area to walk down. It's got some nice little properties. It's nice tucked out the way. Still walking on a road, but it's tranquil. You can hear all the birds. So we're down here, Leland Station. So we've come in all the way around here. We've worked our way back. So now we're back onto the coast, away from the estuary, via St Ives Bay, and then up to St Ives. Getting there. At last, back out onto the coast. That was a long excursion around there, I'll tell you, that estuary. There's no ferry ride across. no shortcuts. Glad to be off of that and back onto some rugged landscape. So again, I mean to keep harping on about this, but I'm out training now for the Macmillan Mighty Hike in June, so I've got to do 26 miles in a day. I set myself a £300 target. I thought that would be quite modest. You lot have helped me hit that already, so I've upped it to 400. Thank you everyone who has donated. So anyone who hasn't given a donation, give us all your money. Well, not me, give Macmillan your money. There's a Just Giving page link below. Let's see if I can hit the 400 mark. Now I've got to keep up my end of the bargain and get the walk done. I'll be fine. Coming down through Ives Bay now. Right, but they're building down here, so the coast path has been diverted. I'm coming through the Ives Bay Hotel, and I'm hoping I'm on the right path because I can't see any signs as usual. Oh no. Coastal path diversion. On the right track. So here we are coming into St Ives now. It's coming in a bit misty, bit of a light drizzle, but it's fine. It's been a good day really. It's good to get out and get walking. Another quaint little fishing town. I love these narrow streets, little snug properties. So here we go, the end of my walk. Up above this beach here, Portreath Beach. Come up to the lookout. Seems as good a place as any to stop. This is what they call St Ives Island. It's not an island. Bit of interesting information here. These three pods and the one where the lookout is built here now. It's 1, 2, 3. They were cannons from the Napoleonic Wars. So, yeah, going back a bit. And then a little chapel up on the top of the cliffs. So this is a nice little spot, quite a nice end to the day really. So I think probably about 230 miles now of the coast path done. View range is saying I've done 19 miles today. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, you want to see my other coast path walks, just have a look. There's on my channel. Also subscribe, click that bell and stay notified for future uploads. I've been Summit or Nothing. Thank you. Goodbye.